Expert channel. This is live video I told you guys about. We are live now. Welcome back to Food and Nutrition Expert channel. Welcome back. All the people waiting for this video, I'm here. You can join now. All right, our topic today is healthy feeding habits. Healthy feeding habits or healthy eating habits. Our topic today, like I said, I scheduled on YouTube, is healthy feeding habits or healthy eating habits. Anyone can go, whether you call it feeding or eating. Now, what is healthy feeding habits? Do you know this topic is because this topic is a very, very important topic. Because right from the time one is born, right from the time we were born, we eat some certain foods when we are a baby. When a child is born, a child is comfortably allowed to take breast milk for 6 months without complaint, and the child will be okay. And when the child passed 6 months and the child you notice that the breast milk is no more okay for that baby. The baby, after taking the breast milk, keep on crying, keep on being hungry. That's when we now add some certain foods, like we add pap or akamo. We add some certain food that will help that baby. Start giving the baby solid food little by little to avoid constipation. So we keep on giving the baby soft, solid foods, and that baby keep on eating. When the baby, at a certain stage, that baby will not be comfortable again with that soft baby food with milk. We kept on giving them. When the baby is no more comfortable, the baby starts taking solid meals. Around that time, to be 1+ or 2 years, the baby will start taking solid food, eating like a normal human being. So at that stage, that baby has grown. And when the baby is up to 5 years, we kept on giving them more of protein, more of carbohydrates. Most children, if you ask them what's your best food, they'll tell you that their best food is jollof rice. And lots of young people growing up, and their best food is kept on being more of carbohydrates. They are still growing. They keep on eating. We add proteins, food, they kept on growing. But when that child has grown and become an adult, and that child or that baby before that is now an adult goes back to start taking milk again, don't you know that is an error? Start taking tea and bread for breakfast. No, it's now an error. We need to, at that time, the sugar level of that person, of that child before, have changed. It's not more that time that the sugar level will just help the baby to play. And the baby will just play and get okay with it. But when the person is now an adult and kept on taking those tea and bread in the morning, the person will be spiking up their sugar level every single morning. And that is bad for us adults, for everyone, not only for children, not only for adults. It's bad. Now, let's check it out. If that adult or that adult that used to be a baby, right from the time that baby or an adult has been taking tea, Milo, milk, sugar, or Ovaltine, milk, sugar, have been taking it when they were little, when they were small. And they kept on taking it right by the time they are adults. And they are still taking it at 30. They're still taking tea and bread every morning at 40. Keep taking it at 50. It's not a routine. Keep taking it at 70. I can't just do without it. Keep taking it. We're just causing harm to our body, you know? And then the main one I want to let us know is that there's also an habit. People like jollof rice. They can't do without rice every day. Every day is rice or apple and soup, or let me say eba and soup. They can't just stop taking it. And they kept on taking this more of carbohydrates every day. That's why type 2 diabetes can set in at any age now. And some people, their own is noodles. These days, the reigning thing is noodles. You see a little children, if their parents cook, I don't want to eat this, I don't want to eat this. What do you want to eat? Noodles. It's not their fault, because when they were born, they were not the people preparing their food before. Who was preparing their food, their meals? It was their parents. Their mother was giving them noodles when they are babies. When they have now grown, it's not their best meal. And you want to stop them, it will be easy to stop them. Those kind of people, they need orientation. I don't say that noodles is not good, but what I'm trying to say is that too much of everything is bad. Because any processed food that has preservative in it, I don't advise anybody to make it a meal. If you make such a meal, you're on your own, because too much of everything is bad, and there's a way our body process work. Our body process works in a supernatural way that we don't understand. Let us not be the one to take our life by ourselves, or to bring things that will destroy or that will make us uncomfortable later in life. Let us try and take care of ourselves. I'm still on the topic, healthy feeding habits. Healthy feeding habits. All right. Now, thank you for joining, all the people that have joined to this live video. I appreciate. Our topic today remains healthy feeding habits. This is Food and Nutrition Expert channel. If you don't know, you are with an expert. An expert is talking to you, a food scientist for that matter, you know. So the topic remains healthy feeding habits. I have made my notes and I'm going to read it out and explain it in such a way that we will understand and be able to take charge of our feeding habits. We need to take charge of our feeding habits. Whether you are an adult, whether you are a child, take charge of your feeding habits. Yes, some people call me food preacher. I don't care. I am food preacher. That's what they will not tell you in church. Take charge of your feeding habits. Don't take what you put in your mouth for granted. Don't overlook things that will take your life or that will help your life. Don't overlook that. Be careful of what you eat. Yes, food preacher. I don't mind that. All right. Healthy feeding habits or healthy eating habits. What is the meaning of healthy eating habits? Before I define healthy feeding habits, I would like us to know what is habit. What is habit? You know, many people know that habit is what we continuously do, or continuous action, something that we're continuously doing. Habit is something that you do often and popularly and regularly. Habit is something you do often and regularly, sometimes without knowing that you are doing it. Did you hear that? Habit is something you kept on doing regularly. Sometimes you don't even know that you are doing it. That is what is killing us. Sometimes we don't know we are doing it because the body is so used to it that the body cannot rest if it did not take that, or if it did not do, if it's not that. That is what habit is. Habit is very strong. It's something it's not easy to stop. It's not easy to control. It's not easy to moderate. It's not easy to regulate. Habit. That's why we are learning this eating habit. Eating habit is very important for everyone, boy or girl, adults or young teenager, anybody is good for you, because eating habit is the reason for all sorts of diseases. Yes, all sorts of problem we are facing in the world, all sorts of sickness, all sorts of things that have affected us in the before and that is still going to affect us in the future is eating habits. Now that I've told you what habit is, now what is feeding or eating habits? What is feeding or eating habit? Before I tell you the meaning of healthy feeding habits and how you should take care of your feeding habits. All right. What is feeding or eating habits? Feeding or eating habits are your everyday pattern of eating. Feeding or eating habits are your everyday pattern of eating. Feeding or eating habits are your everyday pattern of eating. Can you just pause for a moment and check your daily pattern of eating? How have you been eating right from the time you were born, or right from the time you recognize what you are eating? How have you been eating? Check, that's your feeding habits. What do you normally like taking in the morning? What do you normally like taking in the afternoon? What do you normally take for dinner? That's your eating habits. When you analyze this, you not ask yourself, do I have any meal plan? Do you have any meal plan that is guiding what you eat? That's where meal plan comes. Think about this, your eating habits. And while you're thinking about it, if you're a parent, I'll advise you to think about the eating habits of your children. Think about what you have been feeding them daily in their lunchbox. What have you been putting in the lunchbox every day? Because children spend almost all their days in school. What have you been giving them? Are you the type of parent that will say, no, my daughter does not like this? Oh, no, keep giving this. Fizzy drinks a lot. Are you the type that discipline them? Tell them, I'm not giving you this because you like it or you don't like it. I'm giving you this food because it will help your growth. It will help your body. It will help you to keep on being healthy. Are you that good parent? Or are you that type of parent that you keep on feeding the child whatsoever they want, that when they grow up, they'll be mad at you? Mommy, why didn't you give me the right food? They say that it's because of this and this is happening. Why? But before it's too late to ask such questions, listen, I'm going to define healthy feeding habits now. Before it's too late for that question to come to you, listen to what I'm saying. All right. So what is healthy feeding habits? Healthy feeding habits results from making or choosing nutritious food in a conscious way. Healthy feeding habits results from making or choosing nutritious food in a conscious way. You have to choose nutritious food in a conscious way. Somebody will ask me, what is nutritious food? Nutritious food are food that has the right nutrients, not synthetic nutrients, the right nutrients that your body needs. The 6 classes of food nutrients it needs. That's nutritious food. Nutritious food is when you eat food that is filled with carbohydrates, vitamins, protein, and all natural water and everything in nutritious. When you choose it every day, you don't just eat anyhow. You just don't eat because you're hungry. You pack snacks and eat in the morning and you say that you have eaten. That's you've not eaten. You just spiked up your glucose, your sugar level. You just spiked up your glucose level and you feel good. But spiking up your sugar level every day, it can damage a lot of things in your body. Not only for diabetes, it can damage a lot of cells, a lot of things in the body that you cannot see. You might feel that because I'm not seeing it, nothing is happening. Or because you are not feeling it, nothing is happening. But when the result of what you have been eating will come out, will you be able to handle it? Will you be able to take charge or take care of it? Let us ask ourselves, make that right choice. Choose healthy feeding habits for your life and for your family. Healthy feeding habits result from choosing nutritious food in a conscious way. Making as in, you know what you're doing. Today, I'm slicing vegetables. I'm making vegetable stew. I'm preparing salad, coleslaw for the jollof rice that I made for the kids. Today, the children must take some kind of protein. I'm making beans and I'm going to garnish it with vegetables. Whether they want to eat or not, that is what we have. All right. That's making it conscious to choose healthy food, nutritious food. Some people think that when they say this food is so nutritious, it means that the food is palatable or is sweet. When food is nutritious, it means that it has a lot of nutrients, natural good nutrients in it, not synthetic nutrients. I'm not talking about processed nutrients, the one they'll write on the pack, protein, this and that. I'm talking about the one that is cultivated, the foods that are cultivated, that will give you the required nutrients that your body needs. Even as we have healthy feeding habits, we also have unhealthy feeding habits. I'm going to define what unhealthy feeding habits is, so that if we know what healthy feeding habit is, we can also know what unhealthy feeding habit is also. All right. Now, what is unhealthy feeding habits? What is actually unhealthy feeding habits? All right. Unhealthy feeding habits results from making poor food choices over a period of time. Simple. It results from making poor food choices over a period of time. For some people, for the rest of their life, they have chosen poor food. Some people ask me, which one is poor food and rich food? There is poor food and there is rich food. Poor food are foods that are heavily processed. All the nutrients has gone and they'll present it to you to eat. But rich food are the food that are made through cultivated plant materials, like beans are cultivated, rice, all kinds of fruits, and then all kinds of vegetables. I'm not going to point out a particular food that you'll be eating. This is not meal plan. But very soon I'm going to have a class, live class on the topic meal plan. So, unhealthy feeding habits, unhealthy eating habits, whichever one you want to call it. You have heard it. Unhealthy feeding habits results from making poor food choices over a period of time, because food affects your health over a long period of time. Food, whether you like it or not, what you put in your mouth affects your health over a long period of time. You don't have to bargain for that. Whatever you eat affects your health over a period of time. So, is it going to affect your health positively or negatively? That's the question. Is the effect going to favor you, or is it going to harm you? That's why we need to take charge of what we put in our mouths. Yeah, so now, since we know that what we eat affects our body or affects us over a long period of time, so let me now tell you this importance of healthy. What are now the importance of healthy eating habits? Why is it important to eat healthy every day? Why is it important to eat healthy every day? That's the question now. Now, let me list the importance of healthy feeding habits. Number one, healthy feeding habits helps us to look and feel better. It will help you to look and feel better or good. When you have eaten the right food that can supply the nutrients that your body needs, it will make you to feel better because your blood level is okay, your sugar level is okay, your BP is okay, everything, your heart is functioning well, every part of your body are functioning well. So it will make you to feel good when you eat healthy. Then the next one, it will help us to have more energy. When we eat healthy, it makes us to have more energy. Some people have not known this. The main energy, as in the main energy your body needs, are from natural source. Some people think that, I'm so tired and so this, and they think the energy is from sugar. I'm sorry. The main energy is from natural source. The main energy your body needs from natural source. If you are the type that always feel tired, or someone that is sick, if you have a convalescent in your house, or an invalid, you have to take care of them. I'll advise you to make sure you give them healthy food, and that will help us. So, the sound card I'm starting. So, I guess you can hear what I'm saying. Importance of healthy feeding habits. We have number 3. Healthy feeding habits prevent you from getting some diseases. Healthy feeding habits when someone's immune system is very strong. Healthy feeding habits helps us from getting some certain diseases. When our immune system is strong, when you have a lot of vitamins in you, even if the weather is cold, you might not get cold illnesses like catarrh, cough, and co, because your immune system will fight it. Anything that comes, the immune system will fight it. That's one of the benefits. Healthy feeding habits prevents us from getting some diseases like diabetes, obesity, heart disease, and so on. Because when we always feed habits, when we always feed well, eat healthy, we might not grow to have diabetes, or we might not have any sugars rising and falling. We will not have heart disease because our hearts will be intact. And we will not have obesity. Our body will be normal, because we eat healthy. When we eat healthy, we'll have strength to exercise also. We'll have strength to move around. Not the one that somebody will do little thing and they are tired. Do we get that? So, number 4 of importance of healthy feeding habits. What is the number 4 of importance of healthy feeding habits? It helps to equip our body to heal fast and properly. So when we feed healthy, it helps to equip our body to heal fast. Equip our body to heal fast and properly. Some people, when they are sick, just 3 days, they are okay. Some people, when they are sick, it takes weeks for them to recover. So, it depends on what you have been eating that will quicken, or what you are eating at that particular time you are sick. If you are sick, there's some kind of food that a sick person is supposed to be eating. And there's some kind of food that someone that is recovering from sickness is supposed to be eating. A sick person is known as invalid, an invalid person. Someone that's recovering from sickness is known as a convalescent. So, when somebody is recovering, there's a kind of food they're supposed to eat. The doctors will not tell you that. When somebody is sick, there's a kind of food you're supposed to be eating for quick recovery. That's what they will not tell you in the hospital. But us as food dealers, food scientists, we know. But it's only when we are asked we'll reveal it. So we have guidelines for healthy feeding habits. The guide for healthy feeding habits. I'm going to give you that. What are the guidelines for healthy feeding habits? Number 1, eat a variety of foods. Eat a variety of foods. Don't say I love jollof rice. That means I'll eat rice in the morning, rice in the afternoon, and rice for dinner. Eat a variety of food. Like now, if you're practicing, the guideline for this eating a variety of food is in the morning, you can choose to take protein. You can say, okay, this morning I'll be taking moi moi and pap. And in the afternoon, I'll be taking jollof rice with coleslaw and chicken. For dinner, I'll be taking vegetable yam with fish. And that will be for dinner. The next day, you keep on rotating and just take variety. Make sure as you're eating anything, add fruits to your meals. You can take fruits before the meal or after the meal. If you're the type that always have heartburn, take fruits before your meal. Before eating, you take your fruits. And then after eating, you don't take another fruit so that you will not have heartburn. But if you're the type you are normal, nothing is happening to you, take fruits after eating. It will help to digest the food well. So the number 2 of guidelines for healthy eating habits. Number 2 is balance the food you eat with physical activities. Balance the food you eat with physical activities. Make sure you move out. Like it is said that the secret for diabetes has a cure. The secret for diabetes cure, for people not to be having it or to cure it, is immediately you finish eating, you drop your spoon, you move out, you walk around, you just take a long walk and come back. That's another secret for diabetes, and it's another secret for any kind of, any kind of problem. When you move your body, don't just eat and sleep. Don't just eat and relax. You exercise, you do this necessary exercise that will help your body. Do some squatting. Now, the scientists have noticed that squatting after eating helps digestion and helps to normalize the blood sugar. Squatting after eating. Even when you wake up in the morning, I'll advise you to try and do some indoor exercises. Do indoor exercise that will help your heart, your body. Because when we do exercise, we don't know that there's a hormone that is being released. There's a hormone that is being released that helps you to focus, that helps you to achieve more. Some people think that when they do exercise, they'll be tired. You're not going to be tired. It will release a dopamine feel good hormone that will make you, when you're working, you are happy. You just happily do your job, make your money, and then people will be wondering what's making her or him happy every day. So there's a hormone, that hormone that is released during exercise is very important for every day, for each day of your life. Because when somebody is not happy, how can the person achieve more? You don't achieve more when you are angry. For ladies, you can do simple stretches and, just make sure you exercise every day to help your body. Then number 3 of guidelines for healthy feeding habits, always eat 3 balanced meals every day. Always eat 3 balanced meals every day. So people will tell me, I don't eat 3 meals a day again. It's early morning and night. It's still okay. But make sure they are balanced. Make sure the meal you're taking is balanced. Make sure the meal you're giving your children are balanced. Do you know what? It will help them to grow well. And it will help them, their body to function well. Both in their academics, they will do well. So, number 4, choose a diet that is moderate in sugar. Choose a diet that is moderate in sugar. Don't pack all your food with sugar. Too much carbohydrates. I just love it. This is what I like. If you pack your food with too much sugar, you'll get what you're looking for, And then something just came to my mind. I just talked about exercising. Some people might think that children don't need it. After all, they are preparing to go to school. Please, your kids, they need to see you exercise so that they will have that habit. They need to exercise too. Wake them. Let them do those simple stretches with you before they go to school. It will help their brain to function well. It will relax their nerves. It will make them to understand what they're teaching them. It will make oxygen to enter their head, enter their brain, so that they can understand what they're teaching. When there's not a lot of oxygen in the brain, it will make the person to be tired. The person will be just confused. What are they talking about? They need oxygen in their brain. So that's why children, they also need to exercise with you. Let them just do jumping jacks. Jumping jacks is very easy. And every adult can do it. Every child can do it. Just do jumping jacks, maybe 20. They'll count to 20 and then start preparing for school. So, the 4th guideline for healthy feeding habits that I've given you the 4th guidelines. If you have any other guidelines that you can give me, please write it in the description below. Now, I've thought about healthy feeding habits. Some people ask me, what is food? This one you have said healthy eating habits. Okay, what exactly is food? What is food? All right. I know all of you know what is food, but let me just give you some explanation. Food is any liquid or solid which, when eaten and digested, can provide the body with nourishment. Food is any liquid or solid which, when eaten and digested, can provide the body with nourishment. So if what you're eating or drank, if they are digested and harm your body, I don't know if you can choose that one. Now we have food groups. What are the food groups? What are the food groups? We have food groups. We have bodybuilding foods. This will help you to know the kind of food you should choose as your eating habits. We have bodybuilding foods. Bodybuilding food, these are proteins, meat, fish, eggs, milk. They are the food that when we eat, it will help to build our body. Children need it more. And adults also need it. That's proteins. So we have number 2, energy-giving food. Energy-giving food are the food we need it every day also. These are carbohydrates and fats. You know, fats gives energy quicker than carbohydrate, but carbohydrates last longer than fats. So carbohydrates and fats gives the body energy. That they are energy-giving food. Yam, potatoes, bread, rice, palm oil, groundnut oil, and so on. Even groundnuts. Groundnut gives energy, and groundnut is protein too. Is a proteinous food too, because it's a legume. Number 3, protective foods. We have food that protects our body from ailments. So I'm going to list the protective foods. Protective foods are vitamins, minerals. Examples of protective foods are fruits and vegetables. They protect the body from diseases. Then the 4th one that has been added, this one was added. Before it was not among the food groups. This one is raw veggies. Because some people, they are constipated after eating. So we add these raw veggies are added for people to know that it's also part of food groups now. So raw veggies, it is indigestible part of food such as cellulose. It prevents constipation. It helps digestion and bowel movement and increase bulk feces. Bulk poo. It makes it to poo and remove some things from your body. So examples are they are gotten from fruits and vegetables. That's why I said they just added it. That was the protective food. There's raw veggies in it. There are also raw veggies in protective foods like fruits and vegetables. So whichever choice that you want to make, I want you to discipline yourself to eat healthy. Form a healthy eating habit. It's not just for you, but for people around you. Because people around you, they need you. We all need you. We all need each other. I'll be rounding up now. There's a story I've told before. I've told secondary school. I've told some senior secondary schools when I was teaching them a particular topic in food and nutrition. I was telling them about it's not old age, it's old food disease. Some people say this is old age disease, but it is old food disease. Do you know why I call it old food disease? Because the food you are taking you used to take when you are 5 years, that's what you are taking when you're 30 years. We are still taking it. It's old food disease. When we keep on taking the food that helped us when we are 5, and we keep on taking it when we are 30, and we keep on taking it when we are 40, keep on taking it when we are 50, keep on taking it, it will kill us. We have to always check particular food that is okay at a particular age. That's where my guide comes. Some people that if you want me to guide you, I'll help you. There's some kind of food a teenager supposed to be eating. A teenage girl, you have the kind of food teenage girls supposed to be eating, and we have the kind of food teenage boys supposed to be eating that will help them to use their strength well. They have the kind of food that someone that is above 25 years supposed to be eating too. If you keep on guiding yourself according to what you're supposed to be eating at a particular age, a particular time, a particular age stage of your life, you will notice all those diseases, they will end. There's some kind of food that when we eat them too much, they can stimulate a particular hormone that can cause issue in our body. Like some people, goiter, all this goiter sickness. Goiter is not it's not a simple something, but it's a chronic something, a chronic disease. It takes time to form. All those diseases you're seeing, all this type 2 diabetes, they take time to form. That means you can end them. Once they have not shown, you can stop them. That's why we choose particular food at particular stage. And then some people suffer from pile, this pile. You can end all these things because they are chronic disease. They take time to start. They are not acute. They cannot just pop up. Something must have been going wrong for a long time before those things can start. So that means if they take time to start, that means we can take time and stop them. This is Food and Nutrition Expert Channel. Thank you for joining me in this live teaching. I appreciate so much, and I hope you are going to follow the guides that I've given. Yes, I hope and I pray. This is Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. And I pray that you will practice healthy feeding habits, because that's the best for you. That's the right choice that you can make and enjoy this life. If you have not subscribed, what are you still waiting for? Please tap that subscription button. Subscribe now and be part of our teaching. We are not paying for this. This is what we do now to help people out. This is my ministry. This is a ministry. It's a ministry from above. So don't take it for granted. All right. Bye for now. Till the next class. See you.